So please, for the future generation, for those ones who say the Lord, let us make this sacrifice. Let us pay attention to the health of. It is all the same in our lives. Thank you very much.
If anything happens to the lawyer, the client will just come immediately and pick their files. I've seen it happen. They'll come and pick their files. So if you love yourself, then you have to take good care of your health.
I'll start with cervical, that's the cervix, the breast, and the prostate. And then proper solution, like I said. And then the role of OCI Foundation. The number of cancer cases and deaths in Nigeria as at 2018, both men and women, stands over 195 million. That is high. And you can see the source there. New cases are reported almost on a daily basis. So the total new cases that were discovered in the year I mentioned were 115,000 and above, with more than 70,000 deaths. Then overall, thousands of Nigerians die from cancer. These are our fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, aunties, cousins. We need action that is realistic, affordable, sustainable, with wide-reaching effects. Let me make a little introduction here, because one will want to ask, what causes cancer? What causes cancer? And it may interest you to know that there is no single cause of cancer. There is no single known cause of cancer. But scientists have believed that there are interactions with many factors together that produce cancer. These factors include genetic, environmental, and then constitutional characteristics of the individual. Adjoins to the top of the vagina, like I explained. That is where this cancer of the cervix occurs. Just like the neck connects the head. Now, the figures in Nigeria, let's look at these staggering figures. In 2017, 8,240 of 14,000 Nigerian women were diagnosed with cervical cancer. These 8,200 died. This is significant. And these are avoidable deaths. Now, what about the preventive tips? Cervical cancer signs and symptoms. These include majority of human papillomavirus infections shows no symptoms. Just like you have in most chronic diseases like hypertension, it may not show you any symptom. So, majority of HPV infection shows no symptom. That means that small 5 minutes rush, you could have contracted it from a healthy carrier. One is women, because they have more likely to develop cancer of the breast. Then the age, the risk factor for developing breast cancer increases with age. Usually women in their 40s, but that does not exclude from what you saw in the previous slides, people less than 40 years. Then genetics or family history. I want to examine the left breast, so my left hand will be on my head. To examine it in circles, gently, upper quadrant, lower quadrant, lower outer quadrant, upper outer quadrant. Gently examine it, and then you will make it. If you notice that there is a lump, any stony, hard, firm in consistency, feeling on the flat of your palm, it is not normal, and has a three-pronged approach. These sets of activities, they are to promote and advance health, advances education, advances social and public welfare. Current sponsorship and partnership is focused on promoting and advancing health. A project called Arm Our Youth Health Campaign, Arm Our Youth Health Campaign. Please, let me pause for a while and ask, because any detection saves many lives, and life is so deep. Before the age of 20 years and before most of them become sexually active, these are some of the principles of anti-cancer, anti-cervical and breast cancer campaign among teenagers in secondary school in existence. Already fully functional across all public senior secondary schools in Anambra State. Now, let's briefly talk about the Cervibreast app. Just a brief information. It is designed to make information available to everybody about anti-breast cancer, anti-cervical cancer, and then, very, very important is that it helps you on the steps to do correct breast self-examination. And then there are texts that follows afterwards. It reminds you, there are 6 reminders that customize to suit a woman's period. And then you can choose in the right time in your monthly cycle for the breast self-examination. It's a unique app. The only app in the world with this feature. The only app in this world with this feature. Of course, it is free. It is freely available on the Android and iOS devices. Please, this is the 3rd time I'm asking and pleading that everybody should download that. For the male, please do download it. It is free on your Android and then on your iOS devices.
Please, what I want to say is I want to share a small story about my mother, about cancer of the breast. From what I learned, last year, around August, my mother is about 70 years old. She was taking her bath, and suddenly she has been doing self-examination, and suddenly she saw a lump near the nipple, very strong, like a stone. She called me and said, I've not seen this before. How come I saw it now and it's very strong? We became worried. I said, Mommy, what are we going to do? She said, let's go to the hospital. We went to the hospital. The doctor examined and said, it's a lump. So what is the next thing? What are we going to do? They said it has to be removed. And how are they going to remove it? They said the breast must be removed because she is old and there's tendency that the cell will spread in the other one. So what they told us that we are lucky that it's within 1 month, because from what he taught here, that it's within 1 month that we discovered that had lump, like a stone. So by the time we went to the 4th hospital, they told us the same thing. We went to another hospital, they told us the same thing. But all I want to share, it was indeed very, I don't know, but to the glory of God, we ended up in Lagos. We did the operation, it took us a whole lot of money. But she's alive today. But had it been, we left it. It's because her twin sister died of breast cancer. So you have seen the possibility from what he taught us that is hereditary. So like myself, that's why I want to be in this program, for me to make sure that I examine myself every day. So I want to appreciate you people. I learned a lot and I want to join the group, especially being happy that my mother is saved now. At least she's now free. It's just that she's taking her medication. So no problem again. So thank you for the training. Thank you for the exposure. Thank you.
Dr. Epunam, for us to present an award to the president of the OCI Foundation, Dr. Chris. This fund is based in Australia, and they have been doing wonderfully well, especially in area of granting scholarships to indigenous of Anambra State and the introduction of taking care of cervical and breast cancer. They have been doing wonderfully well, and presently in Anambra State, the governor of Anambra State, Chief Obiano, approved for the study of cervical and breast cancer to be part of the curriculum of what the students, especially, the secondary school students, what they study in the school. So, my Lord, if you grant us that permission, we'll go ahead to recognize this foundation and as well present the award to the foundation as the company says. Thank you so much, my Lord.
Dr. Chris Onitsha is an associate professor with the University School of Medicine, Gold Coast, Australia. He's also the founder and president of the OCI Foundation, an international charity organization that is fully and legally functional both in Nigeria and Australia. Professor Ifediora has academic and professional experiences from 4 different continents. Dr. Chris is a practicing family physician and holds the fellowship of the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners. Currently, he serves as a 2-time elected board member of the college's faculty board in the state of Queensland, Australia. He also sits on the board of 3 other bodies across Nigeria and Australia. Through the OCI Foundation, Dr. Chris has touched lives, inspired lives, lifted lives, and the organization was established in 2016 as a Nigerian NGO designed to promote and advance health, advance education, and advance social and public welfare among the Nigerian populace. Firstly, on education, the OCI Foundation has successfully packaged its flagship health initiative. On education, the OCI Foundation offers 6 different sets of scholarship. The scholarships are designed to sponsor brilliant but financially disadvantaged students. On social and public welfare, the OCI Foundation has touched scores of lives, both directly and indirectly. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for the OCI Foundation in the years to come, and also watch out for the mind behind it all. He's a man that is happily married to Mrs. Kemi Fediora and is blessed with 4 children. He's also a man on a mission and welcomes everyone to share in his vision, which is to rise by lifting others. Gentlemen, I present to you the awardee, Dr. Chris Onitsha.
Dr. Chris Onitsha, may I, on behalf of the Nigerian Bar Association, Onitsha branch, present to you this award in appreciation of your outstanding and uncommon support to humanity.
You are blocking this other guy. You are blocking it. Don't enter now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. His Lordship, my Lord, and all protocols observed. In response to the award bestowed on him, Chris Ifediora, by the Nigerian Bar Association, Onitsha branch, December 11, 2020. I deliver it as the national champion of the organization, the Reverend Dr. Austin Ifeanyi Chukwu Ebunayi JP, founder of Sweet Home Africa Humanitarian Foundation Global. All protocols of love. It is with a deep sense of humility and gratitude that I received this award from the Nigerian Bar Association, Onitsha branch. Your decision to recognize and honor my humble self, Dr. Chris Ifediora, along with the OCI Foundation, as an institution, is one that we deeply appreciate. The OCI Foundation is where it is today, not because of who we are, and because of the height that our members have attained
propose that we work for those lives that we continually touch, and those dreams we make continually strive to make real. These are the people to whom we dedicate this award to today. In thanking the NBA for this special recognition, we are mindful of that our current chairman, Onitsha, is also OCI Foundation legal advisor. He has been the back of the foundation since 2006. And most of our achievements will not have been possible without him. We are proud to say that NBA is a blessed organization to have such an honorable and gentleman at the head of their affairs. We provide that the OCI Foundation will be a part of the NBA activities henceforth. As we all know already, today we have provided a card that will be the star prize for your raffle draw. Also, earlier today, we delivered a live health lecture on breast, cervical, and prostate cancer. Please take those lessons seriously and please download the Survivor Breast mobile phone application immediately if you have not already done so. In addition to this act of today, we wish to announce our gains of tomorrow. We are pleased to inform you all, ladies and gentlemen, that the OCI Foundation will from 2021 work closely with the Nigerian Bar Association, Onitsha branch, and hopefully the NBA national body at some point in the future to provide the pro bono legal services to the indigent members of the society. This is part of why we are providing a card gift for today's raffle draw. With this proposed plan, our act will go beyond just the gift of a card, as we will work together with the organization to touch many lives positively. Details of this will work out of with the chairman, Barrister Onitsha, in the due course. Thanks, my lady friends. We look forward to work together in the years to come and continue as partners of humanitarian journey. That allows us, all of us, to rise by lifting others.
Wife of the Chief Judge of Anambra State, Lady Onitsha, to come forward to pick this star award. It's going to be great this night. Someone is going with the car, Toyota Corolla. You never can tell.
I'm very sure it's here. Your prayers, I guarantee you that. Who wins the staff prize tonight? Who wins the staff prize tonight? Number one, it's a lady. Number two, she's my friend.
And the chief judge of Anambra State is over here as well.
She's about to take condemnation. And she's acting in your classroom. She's acting in the association.
She's the financial secretary of the Toyota Corolla. I can feel the tears on her eyes. I can see the tears on her eyes going away with this car, Toyota Corolla. Ladies and gentlemen, may I call on the Honorable, the Chief Judge of Anambra State, Honorable Justice Onitsha M. Ayachabelo, to present the car key and the entire documents of this car to the winner of this star prize. I can see the tears coming out of my eyes.
She was very confident about it.
The winner of the star prize. Thanks to OCI Foundation.
Thank you so much, OCI Foundation.
Dr. Prince Ifediora, we thank you so much for this kind gesture. Please, a round of applause for OCI Foundation.
Hello. Well, let me start by thanking the OCI Foundation. On behalf of NBA Onitsha branch, I want to congratulate you. It's been an encouragement to the Bar Association, to the young lawyers. Incidentally, my son happens to be one of the young lawyers. I told him he should get interested in the draw because I know the history of the car he's driving. So I thought that in fact he will be the one that will win. But this shows me that there was no juror about it. Coincidentally, the young lady who appears to be shedding some tears of joy answers Onitsha. You know, 2 years ago I came here and I won the raffle draw. So I think I'm just spreading the blessings that flow from me. So, young lady, congratulations. I believe you look like a car owner already. So, not a car owner. You don't mean it. You look again. From which chambers? Oh, tell on one name. But he's not here. He will be somewhere in Obaru. Okay. Well, congratulations. Thanks to the OCI Foundation. We expect to hear from you again next year.
Yes,
I believe so.
We are solidly behind you.
2 cars are coming next year.
Next year for
But
you.
next year it won't be only for young lawyers. I will participate. So on behalf of the OCI Foundation, on behalf of the NBA, we have the pleasure to present this car key. I understand you have to drive it with the color it has in the next 1 year. If you don't know where to park it, I have extra garage. So congratulations. It's all glory to God. I wouldn't know where the car is, but I believe, I trust OCI Foundation that is